Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, the Pinterest, or my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Okay, I look like I have a... Okay, don't look at the nut in my teeth. I just finished having my afternoon snack. It looks like the front of my teeth is whiter. Sorry. This is what happens when you rarely stand in front of a mirror because you don't care what you look like. You look the way you look, and that's it. Beautiful. Who cares? I'm beautiful. Who cares? Anyway, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Whatever does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We just don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Rare Rebel. We got 2 on the table. Oh, I'm going to post a picture of the picture of the front of my birth chart, like the actual visual, and then I'm going to post a picture of both of my palms. Well, a picture of each of my palms, because each of my palms is basically identical. There's like little tiny variances, but they're basically identical, which supposedly is rare, but I think that's a lie. And for the most part, when you look at my palm, it resembles the visual for my birth chart. Is that normal? I don't know. I have no clue. But I thought it was interesting. We got 3 on the table. Okay. Yeah. We got 5 on the table. Guys came and cleaned my vents, which is it 3.5 hours it took them. It didn't take them that. I mean, that's a long time, but the kid before originally told me 6 hours. I was like, 6 hours? And it was just 2 guys. We got 6 on the table. Thank you. Oh, okay. 6, 7, 8. If you hear noise in the background, it's because I got the sound on the TV. After I'm done doing reads, I'm going to take a shower and then I'm going to start writing. I got barbecue pork chops barbecuing in the crock pot right now. I'm very excited. Okay, seriously? Like, I know you like it when I exercise, but this is ridiculous. Okay. Let's do two more shuffles. 8 on the table. We do have 1 in reverse. And we have 1 out of alignment within the reading, but that was purposeful. I'm leaving it right where it landed. I'm not touching it. God was like, no, you need to read this the right way, and that's... All right. So we got 9 with bottom of the deck. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. This is for someone. 5 cards. You're going to be at someone's going to be at a crossroads. They need to let something or someone go. It's going to bring them balance. It's going to put them in the right direction, new direction. And in comes their lover. All right. Giggity, giggity. I'm going to set that over there. All right. So I'm going to hold up 2 cards because one landed on the first card. The one that landed on the first card is actually the 6th card. Okay. And it literally landed just like that. We got Listen Up. That was the first card. Number 6, Death and Rebirth. We're going to talk about it. The second card was Divine Timing. The third card was Evil Eye. The fourth card was Happiness. The fifth card was Deep Healing in Reverse. Number 7 was Gossip. Number 8 is Just Wassa. And number 9, bottom of the deck, Solitude. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So here's the deal. The reason why Listen Up fell on, or the reason why Death and Rebirth fell on the Listen Up card is because it was not meant to be taken after Deep Healing in Reverse. God did not want me to mistake that. I'm telling you, God did not want me to mistake that for someone sending you the evil eye going through a death and rebirth, because that is absolutely not what is happening. The Listen Up, Divine Timing, evil eye is God, your ancestors, your dearly departed loved ones, your angels, whoever you believe in, telling you, buddy, someone is sending you the evil eye. Now, the reason why Death and Rebirth fell on the Listen Up card is because you are probably going to go through a death and a rebirth when you find out who this person is that's giving you the evil eye. For some of you, I just heard it's going to blow your mind. Here's the thing. I could tell you all day 2 people that I know that are probably sending me the evil eye. 3 people that I know that are probably sending me the evil eye. One of my close relatives, the ex-best friend, and the guy that was involved with me and the ex-best friend. Guaranteed. Those 3. If this were to pertain to me, like, that would be God saying, no, it's not them. It's someone else. And you're going to be shocked. Whoever this person is that's sending you the evil eye, they're happy to do it. They want to do it. They think it's fucking fabulous. They're like, I'm going to send this the evil eye all day, every day. I'm exaggerating, of course, but you never know. I just heard super freak, super freak, super freaky. So maybe they're a freak. Maybe you know them as being a little freaky in some type of way. Doesn't have to be just sexual, y'all. The deep healing in reverse, this person's not healing. They're so far in the opposite direction of deep healing, like it had to come out in the reverse. And literally God had to throw the death and rebirth card on the first card to be like, no, they're not going through a rebirth. This person doesn't know what a death and a rebirth is. They don't know what healing is. No. This person gossips about you. They probably gossip about a lot of people. I heard yippity. Yippers. It's from The Office. I mean, you hear that probably everywhere, but Michael says it in The Office a lot. Yippers. Jan got mad at him and she's like, no more yippers. They don't care. With the just wusa, like normally to me, this is a positive card. This would be about you not caring. And maybe you won't. You know, when you find out who this person is, yeah, it might be shocking, but it might be easy for you to get over. You know, you just might have that mentality at this point, like, okay, I didn't expect that, but fuck it, you know, like I'm doing my own thing. But the real reason this card came out is because whoever this evil eye person is, they don't care. They don't give a shit. Like they're going to gossip about you. They're going to throw you evil eye. And in the background, they're going to continue to be happy to do it. And they're going to continue to not heal themselves. Whoever this person is, they're alone most of the time. So even if they have like a significant other, a lover, a spouse, like maybe they're at work most of the time. Maybe this person works from home alone. Maybe this person doesn't work. Friends and family don't really visit that often. It kind of gives me the energy of like, you know, like I only see him at Easter and Christmas, or I only see him at Thanksgiving and Christmas. Or people love their 4th of July. I only see him at the 4th of July. They're, and that's not to necessarily say they're like lonely. I'm not really picking up on that. I'm just picking up that like they're primarily alone. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean someone's lonely. It just means that they don't have a lot of people hanging around. I'm also getting something too with the divine timing card. Like you're going to find all this out in divine timing. But the funny thing is when I look at this card and I look at the sand or the sugar or the salt or whatever it is running through the glass, whoever this person is that's sending the evil eye, they have a timestamp on their actions. So like God is going to say, okay, I'm going to give you like a month, or I'm going to give you 6 months, or I'm going to give you a year. I'm going to give you 90 days, whatever. Like I'm going to give you so much time to stop giving people the evil eye, to stop being happy about it and reveling in it, and possibly ask that you heal yourself. And once you go over that time limit, all bets are off. Karma starts. I know the karma card didn't fall out, but there's something about this person only having so much time. And they're going to start reaping what they sow. I said that to my brother on Easter. But I stand by that statement. You do. You reap what you sow. If all you're putting out there is negative bullshit, you're going to get negative bullshit. If you got no positivity for the world, you ain't getting none back. If I have to continue to tell you that, if other people have to, if readers have to continue to tell you that, we might have a problem, Houston. And I'm talking about the people that don't like, you know, the watchers that are like, oh, I send evil eye all the time. You know, stop it. Stop it. Even if you're a good person and you're like, oh, I called judgment, I sent evil eye. Why does my nose ring always look crooked? It's got to be my nose. Even if you're a good person and you just send a specific person evil eye or a group or something, like just don't do it. Like quit wasting your energy. cut the cord. Sure. Like, I totally believe in cutting the cord, cleansing your energy, saying prayers, asking for guidance, asking for help from God, your ancestors, your dearly departed loved ones, your angels, if you believe. I fully believe in asking for support and help and guidance. But to just be like, oh, I'm just going to send him in the evil eye because it doesn't look like God's doing anything about it. That's between them and God. That has nothing to do with you. You know, we all reap our justice and our judgment. And it is what it is. God makes that decision. You don't make that decision as a human. You know, somebody can call judgment on me all day for a situation. It doesn't mean I'm going to get it. Doesn't mean I'm going to get bad karma. You know, that's up to God. That's not up to that person. I also think a lot of times when we get involved in situations like this, no matter which party you are, the aggressor or the submissive, is that how you say it? The aggressor and the victim? I don't like saying victim, but whatever. God's going to look at people differently. God's going to judge every situation differently because not everybody's the same. Not everybody is healing the same. Not everybody is healing. You know, if I recall the situation I had with the lady at work in November, that is still, after 6 months, just royally pissed off, when by this time she should have like gone within and done some meditation and at the very least gotten over what happened for her own sake. Never mind, you know, possibly needing to heal some stuff, because I think she's got a few issues that she doesn't deal with. And that's just me looking from the outside. But I spent the last 6 months, and it's funny, I talked about this. Did I put that out over here on a post? I know I put it on my Facebook. It was my last post on Facebook before I stopped posting. I spent the last 6 months critiquing myself and my actions and thinking about the way I handled the situation and not really liking it, and really coming to the terms with, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to put myself in that position. I don't want to react to her like how I reacted to her. And even though I don't necessarily think I did anything wrong, because I just spoke my truth and, you know, told her I didn't want to be friends. I don't think I really did anything wrong. And if there was any karma, I'm assuming I got it or I'm going to get it. And every day I think about it and I learn from it, you know, and I just take that knowledge, like, and I'm going to put it forth in my career there going forward, you know. Even though people might talk to you and treat you a certain way, obviously they shouldn't. But it's not okay to just react from the hip, right? And throw a grenade in the situation, which upon hindsight, like, that's how I feel like I acted, like how I behaved. And I've said before, you know, I could justify it and say that I was holding a mirror up to show her her true self, right? And maybe I was. But at the end of the day, it didn't do anything, and it didn't change her mind about herself, and it didn't make her wake up and realize anything about herself. If anything, she's still mad. She thinks everything is my fault because she doesn't take any accountability for actions that led up to that moment when I said what I said and I told her we were no longer friends. She doesn't want to take accountability for the things that she said to me beforehand, the names that she called me, and just a total lack of grace and humility and humanity, honestly. No empathy, no sympathy for anyone else. and just walking away feeling like she's very narcissistic. And maybe she is, maybe she's not. I don't think that's really for me to judge either. I can have my own thoughts and opinions on it, but at the end of the day, if she has a mental illness or if she's narcissistic, like, that's between her and God and how she deals with it. That has nothing to do with me. I can just observe from the outside and say what I see. I'm not really seeing anything else. I just want to make sure. I just wanted to state too before I call it quits. There was another reader that I was watching today. And again, I'm not critiquing readers, like, you can read and say whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. Even if I don't agree with it, I'm still going to watch certain readers just because I enjoy their readings overall. I enjoy their energy and I enjoy the messages that I receive. But I was thinking about it this morning. Just readers like, oh, this is coming in for you. Oh, I'm going to give it like 3 months, 6 months, a year. Oh, I've been single myself for 2 years. This is where I've been dating, and I can tell, like, your masculine or your feminine is coming in, blah, blah, blah. And for the most part, other than if I actually get that, like, in the reading, like, specifically, like, hey, they're coming in tomorrow, I don't say anything because the speculation on whether someone from your past is coming back or a friend is going to swing back around that you haven't seen in a few years, like, that energy is going to come whether you're asking for it or not. I hope you're not asking for it, but it's going to come. And everything is on God's timeline anyway. Like, I don't think I should be out there, saying, oh, tomorrow we're having ham soup, like, why did I say it like that? That felt like it didn't even belong in there. Someone's gonna have ham soup. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, predicting, like, oh, your person is coming in, your person's coming in. And when I hear that on, like, Gemini reads, I laugh because, again, I let go and I let God. So whatever happens, happens. But I've been told for like the last 2.5 years, like, oh, your person's coming in, your person's coming in. And every time, like, they don't come in after a couple weeks, a couple months, I'm always thinking, well, that must have been another Gemini because it obviously was not me. But yeah, I don't, I try not to do that unless I actually see it or feel it or hear it in the cards because I just don't like giving people hope or even like the reverse of hope, like making people angry. Like, what are you talking about? I don't want my ex to come back. Anywho, I just felt like I needed to say that. I don't know. I hope the messages resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope, if anything, you found them entertaining. I hope you don't have to deal with this energy for long. And I'll talk to you later.